This is the StudyTube sample subscription portion of the project. It's a branch that is intended to allow a user to pay for a monthly subscription that gives them special privileges, like unlimited tasks, the ability to listen to special music, and some other features. But in order to pay for a subscription, we need to first register with an email. This is the email ID actually. So we'll click on this register button. And this will call a function that's called handle customer, which creates a customer and it links it to the email ID. Though we currently have a slight temporary problem as the post function that's being used is broken in this position, which means that these subscriptions can't actually be bought off of the real Stripe API. Though we can click here and hit change subscription, which will allow us to purchase a subscription, which is what would normally do. We can either select the basic or the premium version. And let's click the basic version for this example. That function right there would call nothing, but it's going to understand that the price ID is in the loop. So right now we're having a $5 instead of the $10. Right here we have the subscribe, and you would enter credit card information and also a full name into this input box. And once you do that, you can hit the subscribe button. This is going to call a create subscription handle function, which will create a subscription with the parameter price ID, full name, and also your credit card information. And let's click that. And that will call the Stripe API, which will try to make that purchase valid. And if the credit card is invalid, then it won't make the purchase. Though we can also hit cancel subscription. Here, if you click this cancel button, what will happen is it'll call the handle cancel subscription, or it's called handle delete subscription. And that will just remove it off of the Stripe API. So that's all I have to show you for that. But here's the code where it'll handle all these certain problems with the handle create customer, gets the JSON email, and then it ends up writing the JSON and setting cookies. It's all kind of the same similar stuff of creating cookies and then writing it to the JSON, and maybe in some instances communicating to the Stripe to purchase the actual thing off the Stripe. But I'm using the test Stripe because I don't actually want to use my credit card value to actually purchase the items, because that would be bad. But all of this CSS and HTML currently is just I would say boilerplate. It's not just for display. The front end team will eventually change this once you can perfectly purchase this off of the Stripe API, which shouldn't be too long. That's all I have for this part.